AIS Play ความบันเทิงระดับโลกทุกที่ทุกเวลา
ส่งต่อความมั่นใจสู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับ
Pistol Woman event. Now I will introduce the athletes from the firing point A. On firing point A, representing Thailand, she won the gold in the 25 meters pistol event at the 2017 World Cup tournament in New Delhi, India. It's Young Paibon Napaswan. On firing point B, representing Chinese Taipei, she was the silver medal winner at the 2014 Asian Games in Incheon, Korea. It's Tian Chia Chen. On firing point D, representing India, recently she won gold medal at the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, and she is the youngest Indian to win the World Cup gold. It's Manu Bakar. On firing point E, representing Korea, she is the bronze medalist for 10-meter air pistol at the 2015 World Cup in Changwon. It's Kwak Jung Hye. On firing point F, representing People's Republic of China, she is the gold medalist for 25-meter pistol at the 2017 World Cup in Kabbalah. It's Lin Yuemei. On firing point G, representing Korea, she once competed at the Olympic Games and 2016 in Rio de Janeiro. It's Kim Min Young. On firing point I, representing Thailand, she competed in the Beijing Olympic Games 2008 and a silver medalist at 2015 World Cup. It's Pruksador Tanyapon. On firing point J, representing India, she's the gold medalist for 25-meter pistol at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. It's Sarnobat Rahi Jivan. Now I am going to introduce the jury member in charge for this final. The jury member in charge for this final is Miss Lalu Tri Rejeki from Indonesia. The chief range officer for this final is Mr. Bobby Aryawan from Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, the final competition for the 25-meter pistol woman event will now begin.
A very star-studded roster of 8 shooters.
Adrian takes your position.
And now we will have the first series of shots. And you can see the distance we will be involved in. 25-meter target is waiting for them at the other end. Of course, the keys here are your training, of course, stability, your posture, your squeeze on the trigger as well. And this should not be a problem for this roster of great champions.
Final of the 25-meter pistol woman event consists of 10 series of 5 shots with hit or miss scoring. 10.2 or higher is a hit.
Okay.
Standard rapid fire sequence. Elimination of the lowest ranking finalists begin after the 4th series and continue after every series until the bronze medal after lead series and silver and gold medals after 10th series are decided. If there is a tie for the lowest ranking finalist to be eliminated, the tied finalist will fire additional tie-breaking series until the tie
as so clearly announced, we will have the hit or miss method of scoring here. Of course, we will take a close look at Manu Bakar of India, one of the bright new stars and Indian shooting community just pinning their hopes on this bright new star. Of course, in lane J, Rahi Javan Sarnobat will not allow herself to be outdone. She's a Commonwealth champion. On your screens is Naposan Yampabon. She is in lane number 1, shooting lane 1. The shooter from Taipei is in the second lane, and here we are with the first series of 5. And immediately we have some hits and we have some misses as well. Third shot. And this is easy to register. Bakar now improving after a miss on that first. So far, Sarnobat has not faltered here. It's Chen of Chinese Taipei who's losing a bit of edge here. Good shooting by Sarnobat.
After the first series, Sarnobat from India hit a perfect 5 hits and followed by Lin Yuemei from China, which is 4 hits.
And there you are with the tabulation.
From Sakor from Thailand.
The shooter from Chinese Taipei with only 1 connection. And we go into the second round here. On your screens, that is Rahi Javan Sarnobat, an Olympian as well, Commonwealth Games champion, veteran also of the Asian Games. Shooters awaiting their cue.
Attention.
This is our leader. Tainapons Proksaron was there. This is Bakar. And everybody doing a little better. Young Pamon unable to hit the target. Kwak as well, and Tian. Tian has struggled here. Bakar with a miss. 10.2 or higher, but we're simplifying it to show you just hits or misses. Third shot. And look at this. Sarnobat with a hot hand. That pistol is literally smoking. Bakar is struggling with those shots, the second and the fourth. This is the last of the series. On target, Sarnobat. Kim also there.
Sarnobat is still leading the game, followed by Kim In-jung. At the
Sarnobat
moment, at the
perfect.
first
Kim
place,
In-jung
Chen
doing
from Taipei,
an
which is
8.
3 hits.
Lin Yue improving now to 8. Hitting 3 here. Shooters reloading now.
Next series ready.
Sarnobat struggling with her weapon, and all is in readiness apparently. What you don't want is to have a jam right now.
Attention.
Here's the cue. That's our leader, perfect 10 of 10 to this point. Sarnobat with the first miss. Now, Yang Paibon trying to get going here. Here is the shooter from Chinese Taipei, or from Thailand rather, That is Napsawan Yang Pabron, who now is in good position in second.
Stop.
And we're done with the series, the third.
After the third series, Tian Chen is behind Brook Sang-ton with only 2 hits behind. After the next series, the lowest ranking finalist will be eliminated.
As announced, the lowest will be out of the running. And Sanabot with a miss in that last round. Just trying to establish a good grip on the gun here.
Next series ready.
Again, the hit or miss.
Attention.
Here's the shooter from Chinese Taipei. That's Tian, who has to do well here. And continues to miss. Sarnobat with the miss on the first try. Yang Paibon of Thailand, who's in the first lane, letter A, finally getting a miss again. But Kim from Korea with 2 successive connections. Sarnobat slipping here. Her lead is down to 1. Now look at this, Lin of China picking up some steam here. Final shot.
Stop.
Sarnobat hitting only 2.
In the fourth series, we have the first decision to say goodbye to Tian Chen. Congratulations and please give applause to Tian Chen from Taipei.
And Chen, who had a silver in the Asian Games in Incheon in 2014, bows out of the competition, the lowest output. Sarnobat nonetheless still in the lead with 1 target or 1 hit edge. There she is. Rahi Jivan Sarnobat.
Next
Yes.
series ready.
Participated in the London Olympics as well. Here we are with the series.
Attention.
You want a good start here. Now Lin unable to hit the target, so as with Kim. Now Sarnobat, who struggled in the previous series, now gets 2 on quickly. Still with a 1 hit lead. And Paibon now missing on the third, and Sarnobat with a 2 hit lead. Sarnobat with a miss. Yang Paibon on target and comes within a hit. Close as ever. Accuracy here. Sarnobat 4 of 5, while 3 of 5 by Roxaro Koron.
In the competition. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give applause to Kwak Jung-hye.
Kwak Jung-hye will be unable to move forward. He was a bronze medalist in the World Championships in Changwon. Also finished 4th in the Asian Games in Incheon. So we already have 2 shooters not moving forward. Simple process of
Next
elimination
series ready.
simplifies the appreciation of the sport. Anything higher than 10.2, someone else is doing that for you as they come down to 6 out of the 8 finalists. When we get down to 4, we will know who will be the podium finishers. Sarnobat now on a good clip. And Paibon will nearly have to be perfect down the road. Yang Paibon and Sarnobat hitting the target in their first 3 attempts. Kim missing twice. Backer on your screens, slowly being left behind here, but she picks up that one on the 4th. Can't be intimidated, can't be discouraged. You just have to keep on shooting, rely on your skills, and it's a hot series for Sarnobat.
After the 6th series, we have the decision and have to say goodbye to Bakur Manu. Congratulations, 6
And
place
Baker,
and big applause
one of those
to
young bright
Manu
stars,
from India.
unfortunately will not be able to shine in these Asian Games, and you can sense what she's feeling right now, and I need not say anything more. She's out of the running. Hot pace by her fellow Indian shooter, Rahi Jivan Sarnobat.
Next series ready.
There will be other days, other times, other opportunities. She's very young. Sarnobat now hoping that she can sustain it. Series number 7 here. Everybody hitting. Kim now missing on the 2nd. Same thing with Lin. What you don't want is to get a bad run here of 2 or 3 misses in succession. Sarnobat slipping there. Series 7 now. Yang Paibon now picking up where she left off. Should be close.
Stop.
Napaswan. Yang Paibon.
From Thailand for placing 5th in the competition. Once again, ladies and
From
gentlemen,
Sakhorn,
please
and that's
give the
Tanyapon
big applause
Sakhorn,
to Sakhorn from Thailand.
veteran of the Guangzhou Games, silver in the Munich ISSF World Championships, also will not move forward. We're left with 4. Kim Min Jung, Lin Yu Mei, Yang Paibon, and of course, Rahi Jevan Sarnobat of India.
Next series ready.
Here's Napaswan Yang Paibon. You can actually hear probably yourself breathe.
Attention.
Loser will miss out on the podium. Last player to be eliminated in this series. Both Sarnobat and Yang Paibon missing here. Oh boy. Pressure. And suddenly Kim of Korea beginning to get some momentum going here. Will she be able to make it to the next round? And suddenly a miss. But Sarnobat, feeling the pinch of being in the lead, it is now tied at first spot. And that'll do it. Let's see how this sizes up. Yep, we have a shoot-off. I expected it so. For the player who will finally make it or not make it in this series now. Talk of pressure here.
Tie score
Difference between sitting down and shooting on.
between Kim Min Jung from Korea and Lin Yu Mei from China.
Lin Yu Mei is also a junior world champion. Has also won in the World Championships in New Delhi. Kim is an Olympian. But all that doesn't matter right now. All that matters is getting one better over the other. They're
For
waiting
shoot-off ready.
for the announcement. Sarnobat and Yang Paibon are well into the battle for gold and silver, most likely, unless something drastic happens. Let's wait and see.
Attention.
This is so dramatic, both of them coming from one lane close to each other. It would have been at least a little more poetic if they were on opposite ends. But look at this lane slipping. Kim, calm, precise so far. Finally, Lin hitting. Lin trying to be unperturbed and not distracted by what's happening. Now Kim with a miss. It's close. Could come down to another tie. Let's see.
Stop.
This is it. Kim will stay on.
After the shoot-off, congratulations, fourth place to Lin Yuemei from China. Once
And
again, please
she
give
will
a big
wave,
applause
but
for Lin
it
Yuemei
is so
from
visible
China.
that she is
After the next competition
disappointed.
series, we
So
will
close.
know the bronze medal for this
And
final.
now, Kim Min-jung with a sigh of relief. She's behind now by 4 and behind Yang Paibon, who could have the edge necessary. They're all so well spaced out from each other here. So unlike earlier when Lin and Kim were just shoulder
Next
to
series
shoulder,
ready.
let's take a look at how this series works. Not exactly the most comfortable of leads for Sarnobat.
Attention.
Huh? Sarnobat. You saw her look at the ground after that shot. Yang Paibon hitting the target. Now both hit the target. Kim also missed earlier in the first shot. Yang Paibon with a good rhythm, but there is Sarnobat. Hitting nothing there. Kim hitting the last two, but now missing, and Sarnobat. The irony of it all, but I think she'll be safe into the next round. Let's see.
Stop.
Yes,
Congratulations, bronze medalist, and big applause for Kim Min-jung
Kim
from
did not
Korea.
get to take advantage of the slips of Sarnobat, and now we are going to go into the gold medal battle, 1-on-1, and it's intriguing. They're on opposite shooting lanes. No distractions at all, but let's see how this sizes up. Good size pockets of support from Thailand and India in the audience here at the JSE shooting range in Palembang, one of two host cities for the 18th Asian Games. Apausan Yang Paibon, 30 years old, also an ISSF champion. This is it. Yang Paibon unable to connect, but still in the lead. Sarnobat may need this next shot. Ooh, but she missed. Same thing with Yang Paibon. It's so close. We could have a shootout or shoot off if there's a tie. Yang Paibon. Suddenly, Sarnobat tying up. The last two could determine it. Both missing. Yang Paibon has hit nothing here. We're all squared up. This shot could be the difference. We will go into a shoot-off. Yang Paibon hit nothing there.
Time for Sarnobat from India and Yang Paibun from Thailand.
Yang Paibun trying to wipe off probably some sweat on her hand, which may have affected her grip. They're not alongside each other. There's a nice split screen of our two finalists for the top here in the 25-meter pistol for women. Other series, we were tied. This will decide it. All the scores don't matter now. Already our bronze medal going to Korea.
Attention!
Yang Paibun has the look, so that's Sarnabat. Yang Paibun hoping that the momentum earlier will come back. Both hit the target. This is the shoot-off. Both hit. Talk of a jewel. It's literally one slip you die, Sarnabat. And I think we have our graphic inverted there. There we have it correct now. Yang Paibon looking good. Has not missed here. Sarnabat with one. Tie or gold? We are tied again. This could take a while.
This is the second tie between the both of shooters.
Again, Yang Paibon, Napausan Yang Paibon, trying to wipe off both the nervousness and probably some sweat on the shooting hand. In the meantime, Sarnabat trying to get that firm grip on the weapon. Again,
Shoot-off ready.
the shoot-off. Will we need another one or will this decide this?
Attention!
First target. Both are on the mark. Both are still there. Yang Paibon. Yang Paibon slipping now. And two slips, but Sarnabat, this one will probably decide the rest of our schedule for the afternoon. And
Stop.
look at this.
Result our final.
And we are now decided.
Congratulations, all the medalists of this final. After two shoot-off, finally we got a winner for this
And
competition.
a sigh of relief from Rahedevan Sarnabat, who had chances but also missed out on several. Yang Paibon also had chances, all in the sport of inches, fractions, and small differences. This is a huge moment for Rahedevan Sarnabat with a gold medal. And Thailand's Napawasan Yang Paibon, nothing to be ashamed of. She went toe-to-toe, 3 shoot-offs until the very end.
Representing India is Sarnobat.
And she didn't know that her name was already being called.
It was a really tough game and a really
And
great
a thriller here in Palembang.
The victory ceremony for the 25 meters pistol woman event of the 18th Asian Games 2018 will take place here in the final hall after the equipments of the
There we go. Kim Min Jung is our bronze medalist, and we had the shoot-off. Those are the scores they had at the end of the rounds, but then we had the final shoot-off, and they were tied, but then it was Rajivan who had the nerves of steel. Congratulations to our gold medal winner, Rahi Sanobat of India, in the 25-meter pistol for women competition here in the 18th Asian Games, Jakarta, Palembang.
AIS Play ความบันเทิงระดับโลกทุกที่ทุกเวลา
ส่งต่อความมั่นใจ สู้ไปด้วยกันนะครับ